Hello everyone, I am Dave following your favorite Duati, and this is a review video of my new laptop, the Acer Aspire VX15. Okay, so there are three units from Acer: the $800 unit, 900, and then the 1000. Mine's 1360K. Yeah, before I begin, I'd like to say thank you for at least taking on the link to watch this video, like spending your time. I know some of you might be jobless or anything, but at least thank you for watching the video. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up and everything. And also, don't forget to subscribe, yeah, because I need you guys to subscribe for my channel. Like, just please subscribe. Okay, just tap the subscribe button now, at least. Thank you. Just tap on it, drop. Don't be like fish. Just tap on the subscribe button and also tap the bell icon so that you can like watch my next video when it comes out and everything. Okay, and share your friend and tell your friends, share this video with your friends too. Like just tap on the share icon and then share with your friends. And it doesn't even matter what you use, but then just share it and make sure your friends also click on the link and then watch my video and then they share it again. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you if you are actually going to do that. Thank you. And okay, let's start. I think that's all. Okay, so this is Acer Aspire VX15. It, it really looks nice, and then I like it. The design is really cool. Like there are two fans at the back. There are two fans at the back, and it has this red stuff on it, like it's an extension, and it's red, and I really like that. Okay, so let's go to the design. The system is black, and then it has just sort of red emphasis on the back, and then that's two red lines at the side of the Acer logo, which is in the middle, and it doesn't really light up. It doesn't light up, sadly, but if it actually was able to light up, it would be kind of cool. But then also there's this piece of metal at the like lower, like below the, like when you close the system, there's this piece of metal that shows Aspire VX, and when you open the system to the Aspire VX is actually showing, and then when you open the system, you see Acer logo at the below, and then the Aspire VX showing below. So like when you want to like call the laptop, just like Acer Aspire VX, and it has really good. Like the metal piece is just there to cover the hinges and everything. So the back, it has this design, like the way they made it, it's just like it's like it has many lines on it and then it really feels good, but then when you move left and right it makes it sound, so when you use your nail you can hear that. That's okay, the screen is full IPS, which if you don't know what IPS means, like it just means basically just means that you get better viewing angles. So like from the edge, like yeah, from the edge you can see a bit of it, and then from when you close it or everything, you don't have to like get to one specific, like you don't have to move the screen every time you move your body or your head. Like it makes it easier. Like you can just leave your system in one place and then move your head around. You still see everything easily. That's the basic thing about it. Um, the resolution, the stock resolution for it is 1920 and 1080. That's full HD, and that's really common now. Okay, so the keyboard has a number pad, and then it has it's red backlit, and then it has emphasis on the WASD keys. Gamers will know the WASD keys are for games generally. Yeah, that's why it has emphasis on it. But the mouse is really good and it gets all the gestures accurately, and then it has this red stuff around it, so like more gaming emphasis and all. Just don't forget to subscribe. I'm serious. Just subscribe and like the video and share it too. Okay, so inside the laptop, but before you access the inside of the laptop, you have to take off 14 screws and then remove the metal that covers the hinge, so you can take it back off. So when you open it up, you see two fans. Yeah, I mentioned that before. There are two fans there, and there are two heat pipes. The cooling system is actually good. The system gets hot, like hot, but not too hot to play on it. Like the WASD area is like really cool, but then the enter and numpad fast, they get hot too, but they're not that hot. But compared to WSD side is cooler than the others. Because maybe that's because that's where people play. That's where people used to play on the keyboard. And okay, the fans get really noisy, but then the fans don't look. I won't say they get really noisy, but at night it's a bit noisy. But then the speakers are louder than it. So if you just put your speakers to the max, you won't be able to hear the fans. Like as I actually thought my fans weren't working for a while. Like at the time, I was really scared. But then If your fan doesn't work, it's still common. That's what, like, just cancel that thought. So, okay, my unit comes with a Intel Core i7 7700HQ at 2.8 gigahertz, and then max speed without overclocking is 3.39 gigahertz, and that's really really good. I like it. For the graphics, I have Intel. The integrated graphics is Intel 630 graphics card. Yeah, that's the integrated one. And then for dedicated, the dedicated GPU is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. Yeah, it's a bit old, but it's still good. I get 100 FPS on NFS payback. Like, I didn't change the settings. I think that's on high. Just on high. I get 100 FPS. Hitman 60 FPS. Assassin's Creed Origins 60, ranging from 60 to 80. But those are the games I've tried. Yeah, Far Cry New Dawn. Yes, I still get close to 100. I didn't really check because it's just smooth. That's all. Yeah, okay. It has four RAM slots, yes, and one can take 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4 RAM. So like that's okay, it's insane. DDR4. So like the max would be 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4 RAM, and then wow, it's insane. For storage, you have three options. You can just use an SSD, you can just use an HDD, or you can use both a SSD or a HDD. You can just use one of the two. You can use any of them. You can use the two together. Like mine came with 256 gigabytes of SSD memory. Yeah, SSD storage. And then I wanted to get the HDD. I got an HDD, a hard drive. So I wanted to install it on the system, but then it has a special connector. I think you need to like I think you need to get it from Acer or somewhere. I don't know. But I'll just try to get that. And well, it has an XTU benchmark. The system has an XTU benchmark of 623. That's what I use for overclocking, benchmark, and stretch testing. 623 marks. Yeah, that's it basically. So like, you guys should subscribe. If you comment on the video, if it's bad, just comment if it's bad. No, just DM me if it's bad if you know me. But then if you don't know me, just comment, and then uh just subscribe, share with your friends. I know the usual. Thank you. I'm your favorite Judrati, and goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Got him back in.